Hello and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and today we'll be discussing some philosophy, and I'll be running you through a guided meditation. But that's not the important part. The important part, first of all, is how is everyone doing today? How is everyone in the universe doing on this? Well, it's Friday night for me in Chicago, so how's everyone doing today? Those of you who know me, you know I have a different cup today. I always keep the standard same blue cup when I'm streaming, but I'm out of clean cups. Hey, Terra Time is here. Wonderful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Definitely go check out Terra Time's stream. She's a streamer here in the fitness and health command community. She is incredible. She knows her workouts more than anyone else out there, and she makes it super, super entertaining while you're working out. You know, she gets you motivated. She's an ass kicker. She's definitely an ass kicker. So check out her streams, give her some love, and yeah, it's you will not be disappointed. Sergeant Terra streamed today. Oh my god. Yeah, he streamed. Oh, look at this. We have Sunrise Reads here as well. Hello, Sunrise Reads. How are you doing today? What's new in your existence? What's new in your world? How's the streaming life going? And then let's see, Magistronical. A little stressed, but overall doing okay today. Good. Magistronical. I think you had mentioned that a while back you weren't having a lot of communication with your I think it was boyfriend or significant other who is in the military. Have you been able to communicate with him at all since, or are you still kind of on your own right now? Um, let's see. All right, cool. We got some good people talking. Oh, Roko Hemda's here too. Good. Hey, Roko Hemda, how's life going with you? Good to see you, buddy. I hope everything is going really well for you today, right now. It's Friday night. Yes, we get to talk. Oh, you get to talk on the weekends. All right. Thank God, right? I mean, if he's gonna be gone as long as he's gonna be, at least you can communicate on the weekends, and hopefully that will get more regular. I don't know how it works with the military. I'm pretty ignorant about the military lifestyle. The most I know is that one of my good friends, Melissa, is in the Navy, and she's been in the Navy for quite some time now. So she's always getting like stationed all over the world, and she doesn't have much of a choice. It's like they're like, oh, we're gonna put you in South Korea, and so like then she was in South Korea, and then and just, she was there for a while, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna put you in Florida, and then they moved her to Florida, and I don't know. I never know where she's at, because they like to mix up where she's stationed at. All right, what did we miss here in chat? What did we miss here? We got Terra Times spamming the emotes. She's spamming the emote wall, making the emote wall look beautiful. Thank you, Terra Time. You are the emote queen, as we say on this channel. It's great to have you. You always just have all the emotes around. JT Farms is here now. All right, we got the whole group. The whole group's here and ready to go. All right, this is great. All right, so. What did everyone do today? JT Farms, what's going on with you? What's life like for you? I always put JT Farms on the spot. I feel like she needs to be put on the spot more often. I want to know what your world is like, JT Farms. Uh, Thank you, Terra Time. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Went strolling on nature trail this afternoon. Nice. You went strolling on a nature trail. That's really, really cool. Yeah, it's so important to get out in nature, right? It's so important to get out and just breathe some fresh air and just kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. For those of you who live in in like cities and whatnot, right? For me, I have some forest preserves I can go to, and when I go out there in the woods, I feel something in my heart. I feel like real connected, to just nature and life in general. A lot of the American transcendentalists, Thoreau was Emerson. These guys, they all believe that we need to be more in touch with nature. We need to be more in tune with it, and the city life is not going to bring us happiness. It's not going to bring us joy. It's not going to bring us peace. And I don't know, I used to agree with that really wholeheartedly. But then I've seen people that are out in nature, that are very in tune with nature, but are not very peaceful. Maybe their surroundings are hostile or whatnot, and that they're in tune with nature for a different reason, more for survival reasons, right? So yeah, that's something to think about. It. JT Farms, you said that took a long time to type. Well, yeah, you said you're not the fastest typer in the world, and also there's a delay. When I say something, there's always that delay, and it's like I don't know, 5-10 seconds, and so that adds on to the time it's going to take you to type something as well. Sunrise reads, I wish I could go into nature here, but by myself, but it's dangerous. Oh, really? It's dangerous where you are. Well, I forget. Was it Brazil? Or I forget where you were. Sunrise reads. I think it was Brazil, right? Um, yeah. That's. I mean, you got to be careful. You have to be careful. Like for me personally, I'm a little reckless, and I don't know. I'm also like a bigger dude, so it's like I don't have to watch over my shoulder as often, I guess. But I'll just go out. I'll just go off. I'll just walk out in the nature down some path, and I'll just take my chances. If there's some dude coming my way, so be it. If he wants to try to attack me, then he'll have a fight on his hands at least. But I know that's not exactly like a great way of like existing, where you have to think about it like that. But I just feel pretty comfortable being out there by myself. Uh, wow, what's going on? I really love walking in the grass without shoes. You feel so connected to the earth. Yeah, I feel so much more grounded when I walk around with just barefoot, connected with the earth, right? And your toes can dig into the soil. There's something to be said about like your toes just digging into the soil. I don't know what it is. I have this camping trip that I plan every year. I know a guy who owns a 15-acre island on the Rock River in Byron, Illinois. So every year I rent it out from him a couple weekends, and a bunch of buddies and me go out there and we camp out, and it's awesome and it's so much fun. And it's clean. It's clean out there, right? There's no like broken bottles or anything like that when I say it's clean. That's what I mean. So like you walk around and you're barefoot most of the time if the weather's nice, and it just feels great. It feels so comfortable. It feels just relaxing. It's something you don't get to do very often. Nowadays you're always wearing shoes, you're always wearing socks, unless you're wearing sandals or something, or at the beach. But yeah, being grounded out in nature feels amazing. Oh, we got a good group here today. Yes, it is Brazil. It is Brazil, huh? Yeah. Okay, that's a cool place to live. I love the mountainous scenery, that you've shown in the background. Sometimes that's always really cool. I live in like the most flat land area in the world. I live in Illinois, right outside Chicago. So it's like you're lucky if you can find a hill. You're literally lucky if you can find a hill. There's no mountains. There's no scenic landscapes. I'm in Chicago, so I'm not looking at cornfields. But then if you go down south, it's just cornfields everywhere. You got corns and soybeans, and that's what's growing everywhere. No diversity of plateaus or anything cool like that. No mountains, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, that is awesome. Terror time, right? Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Rio de Janeiro. Oh well, I love Brazil. Yeah, I've never been to Brazil. I've never been there, but I would love to visit. I would love to visit South America. I think that would be like pretty awesome. Or Terra Time. You're from Argentina, right? You're from Buenos Aires, so that's pretty cool. So Terra Time, you've been there and you want to return. Oh, nice. Hey, Hyperdumps here. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? No man is an island, so I guess just own one and said, yeah, right? Yeah. All right, you've done it. You got the laughing for today. Your role has been completed. You always get me at least once. You always get me at least once. There was one time where I think like it took a while, but you got me going at least once. So yeah. Rent one, right? Just own one, right? My buddy owns one. It's just 15 acres. It's a wooded area. It's beautiful. You're out there in nature and you're just walking around barefoot. Your feet your toes are digging into the earth, and you just feel alive. You feel something in you it feel like resonates with like the primitive nature of our being. That most primitive essence of our bodily form when we were like just gorillas or whatever the fuck we were, just in the wild, surviving. And that's kind of a cool way of living. It's kind of it's like below the level of conscious thought, but it's still not at that place of perfect peace and love. It's like that in between middle ground where you gotta like do fight or flight and hunt and gather and all that stuff. Nice. All right. What else do we got here? What else do we got here? Yeah, I would love South America. That would be probably the next place I'd visit. I went to Thailand a few years ago, and I got to experience that, and that was a really cool culture. Those of you who have not been there, I definitely recommend going to Thailand. Stay away from Bangkok. You can go, you'll fly into Bangkok, right? You can get a place there. It's okay for a little while, but don't spend too much time in Bangkok. It's just basically like a big city, and it's pretty dirty. To be perfectly honest, the $15 or $20 2-hour massages were pretty amazing. To say though, I will say that I was waking up every morning with a beautiful massage, and that was like a lot of fun. But other than that, you want to go. I'd say if you're looking for like like an island, or like if you're looking for like just like a very like tropical region, go down south to the islands. That's where like Phuket is and some of the other more islands are. But I'd say that's gotten pretty commercial. The real place you want to go to if you go to Thailand is to the north. Go all the way up to the Burmese border. Go to Chiang Rai. And the Chiang Mai district and the Chiang Rai district are the places you want to be, because Western marketing has not reached them. It's amazing. These are like just the most beautiful people, right? They would give you the shirt off their back, and they own nothing, and they're just such wonderful, kind, generous human beings. I was talking about this a week or two ago. I'm sitting there, and they have this. The way it works is they have these like big pools for fishing, and you pay $1. Literally, it's only $1 American, and you get a fishing pole, and you sit there and you drink beer and you fish, and then anything you catch, you get to actually pull, take out, and they fry it up for you right there. It's amazing. It's like wow, I just fished for 10 minutes. I caught myself a fish, and now I get to have that fresh fish for dinner, and it's beautiful. And then people just sit around and drink and have fun and do that. And I was sitting next to some Thai guy. He had a ripped up shirt and was barely had anything to his name. And I was drinking water because I don't drink alcohol very often. It's just not something that goes well with my system. So I'm drinking water, and the dude is just like, hey, let me buy you a beer. He didn't say it like that. He said it in broken Thai, but he's like, you beer, because I was drinking a bottle of water, and I was like, no, I just want the water. And like he like couldn't even fathom it. He's like, no, beer, I buy you, I buy. And like he was like trying to buy me a beer, and I'm like, dude, this guy's like starving on the street, and he's like wants to buy me a beer. Like what a nice human being. So I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe it. And those people, marketing has not touched at all. They're free from the bondage and then the chains of the marketing world, where the only reads hey, Sunrise Reads, you're now hosting my stream. Thank you so much appreciated. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, so they're free from the marketing chains of normal everyday life. Well, let's give Sunrise Reads a shout out. By the way, did I even? I don't think I gave you a shout out yet. Sunrise Reads. Definitely check out her stream. I've been watching her stream a lot lately. She's a variety streamer. She was doing an art wall. Yeah, you deserve it. You're doing an art wall the other day, which is pretty cool. I've seen you do all sorts of stuff on there, and you always make it fun. You do yoga. I think you said you're working towards becoming getting your full certification, but you already know it, so you can teach it, which is awesome. and you were doing you were into politics a little bit. Now you're going into the business world. That's pretty cool, you know. So you have a unique perspective on the way things are. I like that. I think that's pretty cool, Sunrise. All right, I know I missed stuff in chat. Let me go back. Let's see. Lots of emote city. Right? You went to Khao Sak, almost North Thailand. Really? Sunrise Reads, you went there. Nice. How was your experience there? Did you enjoy it too? Was it, did you feel yourself free from like the Western marketing world, or did you feel like the marketing world had invaded and people were trying to push, their wares on you and whatnot? And JT Farms, you say you still have family in Thailand. They live in the highlands and their pictures are beautiful. Yeah, I can imagine, right? Thailand is the more remote areas are just so beautiful. It's incredible. I should post, I should get pictures set up and just bring them up in video clips of me in Thailand. And it's amazing, like how inexpensive everything is. That's the other thing. I'm used to spending like, I don't know, $15 if I want like a hamburger, or like, yeah, $100 if I want a massage, and there you go there and you can get like a meal for like, $1.50. It's like, whoa, I just spent $1.50 and I got like an awesome meal. It's ridiculous, right? And then if you want a 2-hour massage here, it's a joke. Don't even, you're not going to find a 2-hour massage for cheap anywhere in the US, right? In Thailand, there's massage parlors all over the place, and you can, go in there and with $15, it's like, okay, this person's gonna like, totally work out all the knots and tension within my body, and it's like it's pretty fucking incredible, to be honest, actually. All right, what else do we have? Sunrise, you said, oh yeah, does JT Farms, do you visit them? You haven't yet, but one day, JT Farms, you gotta go visit them. You have to do it. That's got to be a plan. That's got to be a priority. You and Mark one day should just go up there and just hang out in Thailand. You'll love it. The only thing that sucks is the flight. It's literally from the U.S. It's literally 24 hours. It's like the farthest place you can. It's like one of the farthest places you can fly to, right? It's like all the way around the world, like but you just hang out in Japan for a while. You fly over and you stop in Japan. You chill in Japan, and then you just get back on your plane and you head off over there. So yeah. All right. What else do we have here? You went to Sunrise Reads. You went to Khao Sak 6 years ago. Special Buddhist, humble, very respectful. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There is like that level of respect. There's that heightened level of just kindness and respect there, and I think it's because of the Buddhism, probably. I mean, well, the Buddhism definitely had a major influence, right? Buddhism has influenced Thai culture so strongly and so substantially over the years. So that's, yeah, and what's Buddhism about? At its core, it's about compassion, right? It's about showing compassion for others, showing love, opening your heart to other people, maybe people who don't have as much, maybe people who weren't blessed with as much, and then, just and helping them decrease their life suffering. The Buddha said that all of life is suffering, right? And that, we need to learn how to decrease our suffering. And so then the Buddhists are all about, showing compassion to help others, right? Help those in need. And it's just about one of the most worthy philosophies that I've ever encountered. And a lot of people call it a religion, but it's a philosophy. It's a philosophy, I think, more so than a religion. It doesn't have as much dogma and I guess there's not as much ritual in certain sects of it than in other sects. But yeah, it's just an amazing philosophy to uphold. I know I've gotten a lot out of Buddhism over the years. It's definitely helped me grow as a person, right? It's showing compassion for others and animals. I mean, why wouldn't you want to adopt a philosophy like that? All right. Yeah, every country. Sunrise Reads, you're absolutely right. Every country is pretty incredible, right? Every country has their own unique gems to offer. Some countries you go there and you never know. Like you'll go to their big city where you fly into and it's like, oh well, this isn't that great. Like when I flew into Japan, I literally just hung out in the airport And I was like, whatever, but that's because I didn't get out and explore. You got to get out and explore. You got to see the world. You got to travel to all the different regions. That was one mistake I made when I went to Thailand. While I did travel to three distinct regions, I was in Bangkok, I went to the Southern Islands, and then I also went to the Northern Islands. I didn't have a good game plan of where exactly I was going to go and what I was going to check out prior to going. But that's something you live and learn, right? And then next time I go, I'll be able to go check out those other places that I didn't experience. Another place I'd really like to go to is India. Has anyone out there been to India before? Let's see. Sunrise Reads, you said yes, massages are important. Self massage. Sunrise Reads, I do self massage every morning. Actually, to be honest, I start by massaging my fingers, and then I massage my wrists, and then my forearms, and then all the way up to my shoulders. It's a form of self-massage is a form of Kumnae, this particular type I do. And that's KUM space NYE for those of you who are unfamiliar with the practice. It's another one of those internal energy arts. It's kind of like Qigong or Tai Chi, right? And you can do it, and it's a good way to warm up the body. The idea is you get the blood flowing and the qi flowing, or right away, and then you can go and do whatever workout you want to do. So like I'll do it, and then I'll go into yoga because like my arms and hands will already be warmed up, and I'll feel good and ready to go. So that's self-massage is super, super important, at least for me. Sometimes you say, or in Hyperdumb, you said you have to go to Argentina and Brazil if you want to get. Really? If you want to get your PhD, you have to. You should visit Terra Time. Visit Terra Time and visit Sunrise Reads while you're out there. You guys should all get together. That would be pretty cool. You guys could do a stream. Hyperdumb, it's about time that you start streaming. If you want to get your PhD, you're going to have to do your dissertation while you're on stream. That's going to be how it's going to be someday. One of these days, people are just going to go onto Twitch, and they're going to be like, all right, for the last 5 years, I've been working on exploring the relationship between, between the fundamental nature of reality and Kant's phenomenal world, right? I've been exploring that relationship, and I'm in this paper. I'm going to argue X, right? And so you're going to have to, and then you'll have to do it on Twitch. That's going to be how life is. Twitch is going to be the platform in which the only legitimate PhDs are handed out. And I'll be in charge of that. I'll take that role. I think I'm the only one that could really handle that kind of power, right? To hand out PhDs over Twitch. All right, but yeah. In all seriousness, though, I don't even know what I'm talking about. JT Barrett, you say, you want just you? You're not going to go with Mark? You're not going to bring Mark to Thailand? Why not? You got to bring your spouse. You got to bring your significant other if you're going to go to such a place as amazing as Thailand. Totally. I know he's more into just chilling with video games and whatnot, but he'll get something out of Thailand. There's in Thailand there's something for everyone. Nope, no Mark. Wow, that's a strong stance. That's a strong stance to not take your significant other to Thailand with you. Well, do it on your own. It'll be your journey. You'll stay with your family. You'll get to get your roots re-solidified in that culture, and you'll feel it. You'll feel I'm sure you'll gain a lot from it, right? All right, what else do we got here? Country's unique. Thailand is special. If you vote for Argentina, call me. Cool. Yeah, you guys should all get together. Yeah. Hyperdumb, you would love Thailand as well. Yeah, you would love Thailand. It's a wonderful place. It definitely is. Love for others makes me feel, that's so. I like it. All right, what else do we got going on here? Om Mani Padme Hum. I don't even know that one, but I like it. All right. Namaste. India is my number one destination. You want to go? Yeah, India is going to be incredible. As soon as COVID dies down over there, definitely that's going to be a place. That's definitely going to be a place I visit at some point. And the other cool thing is, one of my best friends lives in India. He moved into my neighborhood when he was 5 years old, and I grew up with the guy. He lived like 5 houses down from me, and so he lives right outside of New Delhi. And so I'm going to go to Thailand. I'm going to go to India and hang out with him, one of these days. So that's going to be pretty cool. But we got to wait for this whole fucking COVID debacle, this pandemic. We got to wait for this. We got to all get healthy. Let's all get healthy and get vaccinated and get like over this shit, and so we can move on. We need to move forward as a world. I'm sick of the sickness, that's been spreading around. It's like one of the worst things around, right? It is the worst thing that's going on right now, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Would you ever do a stream teaching it? A stream teaching what? Not sure what you're referring to. I missed the context. In addition to being a personal trainer, I'm a kinesiologist assistant. Really? Terror Time, I didn't know that about you. That's awesome. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, well, that's really neat. Tell me more about that, Terror Time. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about kinesiology. But I've heard the word. I've heard the word a lot. Hey, let's give a big shout out. Lily Lavender's here. Hello, Lily Lavender. How's everything with you? How are you doing? How's life with you? We got like a backlog on the chat I'm trying to get to. Let's see. I think I pretty much got through it. A stream teaching self-massage. That's what you were referring to, Sunrise Reads. Yeah, I could teach Kumnae and it's on a stream. Yeah, you know what? I'd consider doing that. Absolutely, right? It's just very simple. It's very simple. Like you start at the thumb, and you just massage the from the fingertip down to the nail, and you just massage all the way up. You want to try to hit just every area of your body, and it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be, just moderate pressure, right? And you just go up and down, your fingers, and then you after you go up and down your fingers, then you go up and down your wrists and your forearms, and it gets the blood pumping, and your arm is ready then. Your arm's ready for like whatever workout you're gonna do. It's also great to do before you're on the keyboard. If you got to sit on the keyboard for a long period of time, if you're gonna be at your computer, you want that blood flow good going into it, and you're less likely to get carpal tunnel and all that stuff too if you do that. So yeah, self-massage is super, super important. It's good to see you, Lily. Good to see you around. What else do we got going on here? So, Hyperdom, you said in the past year, India has the largest strike in world history. 250 million people? Whoa, that's intense. That's a lot. That's a lot of people on strike. That's crazy. I didn't know anything about that. All right, where are we here? Mags Astronica, you enjoy listening to you talk so much that you're falling asleep? I don't know how to take that. Am I that boring? Or I'll take it in a positive light. It's funny how you could always take something in in multiple lights, right? You could take something in a positive or negative light. I'm going to take that one in a positive light because that's how I choose to exist. Hyperdumb, you might want to be more specific about what you're getting massaged, your back, arm, etc., because Twitch audiences might misinterpret it. It might misinterpret self-massage. Yeah, that's a good point. Traditionally, Twitch audiences might do absolutely misinterpret self-massage, right? That's not exactly something that's it's something that can be interpreted two ways as well, right? Or it's pretty vague and ambiguous in that sense. So yeah, I gotta be a little more clear about that. Lily, you do acupressure on yourself. It feels great too. Acupressure is awesome. It's pretty similar. It's pretty similar in a lot of ways to Kumnae. If you find those points, right? You find those pressure points, and you can get in there, and sometimes they're real tender and sore, and then sometimes they're not. That's what I always find fascinating about it. Sometimes you get in there. Like I think this is one right here, right? This is a good one right here, right? This one's always like really sore for me. Like it always feels like I'm digging through like tons of pain and whatnot, and just having to get through it. But then some days it's not as bad. But yeah. Terror Time. Oh my God! Today I explained in my stream how to do auto massage to our feet. Did you really? That's so wild. I didn't even catch that. That's awesome. That's so neat. Yeah, it says some synchronicity going on here today. We got synchronicity circle on this this Friday night in Chicagoland, and wherever else you are in the world. It's morning for some of you out there. So yeah, that's cool. Yes, and massage is so important. It gets the blood flowing. It gets the chi flowing. Definitely. JT Farms, you say Agni has a soothing effect on people. Oh yeah, yeah. I do kind of put people to sleep during the meditation sometimes, but that's just how it goes. Sometimes, like before the meditations, I tend to be like high energy and like pretty intense, right? But then after the meditations or during the meditations, I tone it down and we can get into what's important. Um, no, definitely take a positive because you're exhausted. Got it. Okay, yeah, yeah. I hear you, Mags Astronomical. Do you prefer Mags Astronomical or do you prefer Maggie? By the way, what do you prefer to be called? I always ask people that because I've had people that have been frustrated when I call them by their actual username, and then by their Twitch name, and then I've had people that want me to call them all the time by their Twitch name. So, like Hyperdumb doesn't want to be called Hyper. He wants or Hype. He wants to be called the full Hyperdumb. He likes that. All right. So what do we got going on here? We got a ton of emotes. I think we're ready for some meditation. Um, let's see. Oh, sometimes reads you say, "Well, thank you. My hand feels so happy with a tiny bit of thumb massage already." Yeah, doesn't it? You know, it does. It feels good. It feels good to do a little massage, and it's so easy, right? You could just sit there in your chair, do a little bit of massage for your hand, and then all of a sudden it just feels better. It feels stronger because you have more blood. Think about what blood flow does, right? It brings the nutrients through whatever area is being massaged, and that so you increase the blood flow, so you have more nutrients, and then it gives your body the resources it needs to heal if there's any like thing slightly wrong or slightly off out of kilter, right? It has what it needs to heal up. So that's one of the best benefits of self massage. Hyper W say, yeah, people call me Hyper, and I'm like, yo, you ain't done yet. Yeah, it's true though, right? I mean, yeah, you want people to call you by your name. I mean, well, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a matter of preference though. Like, I don't care if people just call me like if people call me Evolve or Evolve Yourself, or if people call me Evolve Yourself TV, that's fine. But like, sometimes people call me Agni, right? By my name, and if people call me Agni, I'm like, oh, that's great too, right? It's kind of like that. Kind of reminds me of like Yogohana, right? Yogohana goes by Tony, but some people call him Yogohana, and that's just how it is. Those of you who don't know, Yogohana is a excellent yoga instructor on Twitch here. Definitely check him out. He's in the fitness and health community. Um, let's see. Maggie's good. Okay, Mags Astronomical. Mags Astronomical, you are officially Maggie in my book now. All right, cool. I'll try to remember that. But I can't promise that I won't slip up at least once or twice, but I'll do my best. Um, Sunrise Reed gets a pass for calling me Hyper, but only because she knows my real name. It's like being the doctor from Doctor Who. Yeah, that's true. You guys are tight. You guys are tight, right? You're like what, the VIP of the channel, I think, or something like that. You're a mod, right? You're a mod, and I think it's Sunrise Reed's channel. That's cool. You guys have a good vibe going. I like hopping in and checking out Sunrise Reed's streams because you guys always have like good back and forth banter. You two connect pretty well, which is pretty awesome. So. You don't lie, so you call Hyperdumb hyper smart. Yeah, and that's the funny thing is we were talking about that one day in here. How Hyperdumb, is actually a real smart dude, and he's a good guy. So like, yeah, it's weird. It's weird, when you're calling someone Hyperdumb, who's actually smart. But it's got it's just ironic, right? It's just kind of the way that the world works. Elon Musk was talking about irony and Dogecoin, and those of you who aren't familiar with cryptocurrency, Dogecoin is simply a cryptocurrency that started out as like a joke. It was like a meme stock, right? And and then they were talking about it, and he was being asked about it, and they're like, well, why are you hyping Dogecoin so much? Why do you really think it's going to win out? Do you really think Dogecoin is going to be like a viable solution to cryptocurrency? And he said something along the lines of, fate has a tendency to favor irony throughout the course of history, and there is something true to that. I mean, Shakespeare showed it, right? In the plays that he came out with, and yeah, fate does kind of tend to lean towards the ironic, right? If something's ironic, I mean, a lot of times it's like so absurd, right? It's like too absurd for life, and it just becomes reality, through one way or another. So and then of course, yeah, Dogecoin spiked, and if I had kept I had $300 in Dogecoin, that would have turned into $70,000. But you know, I decided to pull that $300 out, like, you know, a few months prior, because I was, you know, thinking differently. But yeah. Okay. All right. All right. We are BEFs. We are best friends. Cool. Yes, Hyperdom is amazing mod. Awesome. All right. Let's do this. Let's do some meditation. We've had some energy from Agni today. We've had a great chat, and now it's time that we tone it down and reach a place of stillness and oneness where we can be at peace. Sunrise reads, you will be my backup emote spammer. Perfect. If Terra Time needs a bathroom break, you'll be hopping in to help her out. I love it. All right. So with that being said, you're going to want to get in a nice, comfortable, seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. You can sit with your back against the wall. The main thing is to sit in a comfortable position that works for you. And then close your eyes. Sit with good posture and take a few deep breaths on your own. And I have a Buddhist chant that I play. It has a chime that goes off every 2 seconds, and you can use it to help regulate your breath count. Take a few more deep breaths on your own and try to match the duration of the inhales with the duration of the exhales. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, gently lowering your abdomen. Throughout the remainder of this meditation, stay focused on your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Be mindful of your breath. The breath calms the body, and the body calms the mind. Stay true to your breath. As you inhale, visualize yourself sitting on top of a mountain. You watch as the clouds move below you. Two clouds merge into one, and one cloud breaks apart into two. You watch as the clouds move through the sky. Those clouds are like your thoughts. They come into being, exist for a while, and then disappear from your mind. Throughout the course of your meditation, when thoughts enter your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon and return your focus to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Be mindful of your breath.
As children, we're taught to explore the external world, the world of sensory input, or was what Kant would refer to as the phenomenal world. We're taught to learn the names of all the objects in the world, learn how people interact. We're taught by marketing schemes to try to make as much money as possible and get as much power as possible. But those are all notions of the ego. And in meditation, we travel inward into the source of being that resides in our heart chakra. We go into that place of perfect peace and we sit there for a while and we feel the love and joy that emanates from our core. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eyesight. Your essence is love. Stay focused on your breath. The manifestation of love is light. Be mindful of your breath. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Stay true to your breath. And awaken the light within them, and they will shine their light on those whom they encounter. Return your focus to your breath. And the whole world will become lit and whole once again as we reunite in the place of oneness that connects us all. Inhale. Exhale, releasing any stress and tension in your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any ego that obscures your third eyesight. Your essence is love. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon and return your focus to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Go down deep to the source of creation that exists within you. Feel the love and light emanating and pulsating around your heart chakra. If you're aware, you can feel the warmth of your light, and you can feel it vibrate within. That is the place of perfect oneness. That is the place of perfect wholeness. Go into that place of perfect love. Sit there for a while, feeling that energy, and remember that that place is your home. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that obscures your third eye vision. Stay focused on your breath. Be mindful of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your essence is love. The manifestation of love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. And awaken the light within them. And they will shine their light on all those whom they encounter. Lighting the entire world. And then this illusory, dualistic framework of space and time will collapse, and we will reunite in a state of oneness. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all ego from your mind. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is not of benefit. Focus on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. Travel down deep into the heart chakra and feel the love that resides there. Its warmth, its beauty, its perfect peace. That love resides below the level of conscious thought, in the place of pure oneness. And that pure oneness is the same as everyone else's pure oneness. Go down deep into that place and sit there quietly Sitting there, you focus on your breath and you remain in perfect peace. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all tightness and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obstructs your third eye sight. In meditation, we travel deep down within. It is completely an inward journey. The ego would have you be continuously distracted by things in the phenomenal world, by planning thoughts, by thoughts about what you should or should not have done, by all sorts of thought. But in meditation, we go beneath the level of thought to what's more primal and real, the place within us that is one. And by connecting with that oneness within ourselves, we're able to connect with that oneness in others and be of great service to the people in our lives. Inhale, slowly raising your belly. Exhale, gently releasing your belly. Breathe in, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out, gently lowering your abdomen. You are divine. Your essence is eternal. When you travel deep into the heart chakra, into the place of pure love and oneness, find the center point and go even deeper within. If you find that place of perfect peace and perfect love, you know you have reached the gateway to the source of creation. And then enter. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Direct your attention on that point of oneness, going through that point into that place where all creation arises from. You see radiant light shining everywhere, in every direction, extending outward to infinity. With even one light, there can be no darkness. And that is what you understand when you reside in the place of love and light. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your vessel. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing the ego's veil over your third eye sight. When you see clearly through your third eye, the ego cannot distort the images. It cannot obstruct your vision, for you are seeing through the source of creation. But when we choose to see only through perceptual awareness, when we choose to see through the phenomenal realm, our visions are distorted like cave paintings on the wall. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego from your body. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. Once you have maintained a slow, deep, regular breath count, travel within to the heart chakra and focus on that place of perfect love and perfect peace. When thoughts arise back in your mind, release them as clouds flying through the sky and disappearing over the horizon. And return your focus again to your breath, which will calm the body and allow you to enter the place of perfect love and peace within your heart chakra. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego that obscures your third eye vision. The goal is to stay centered and grounded and be at perfect peace. Any concerns about the past or future are not welcome here. For in this holy space, we stay at the source of creation, the place of oneness where no opposites reside. This monism that we experience is in sharp contrast to the dualistic nature of the phenomenal world, which tells us that there's opposites and polarities everywhere. But by going within to the place of oneness, we realize that there is only oneness, and that anything that exists within duality will eventually be forgotten. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all thoughts that obscure your third eye vision. Your essence is love. The manifestation of love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light to others. So that they may recognize that their light has always existed within them. It is only ego that makes us think otherwise. For at the core, we are perfect. Inhale. Remember who you are. When distracting thoughts enter your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon and return your focus to your breath. Remember who you are. Remember what you are. remember how you are. Remember where you are. When you meditate, you come home and return to the place of eternal oneness, where polarities and opposites cannot exist. You identify with the oneness. You identify with pure love, for that is your nature. And you stay there for a while. Only perception can make you think you're elsewhere. But without perception, you return to that holy place of pure being. And in that pure being, you remember that you're eternal and that you are divine. That place of oneness is always there. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your vessel. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all ego that disrupts your third eye sight. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not benefit you. Inhale. Exhale, releasing any residual tension that might remain. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of the day. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this sacred space with me, for being here and putting in the work to meditate. You've done yourself a great service, and you've done humanity a great service, because the more you can be at peace with yourself and the more love you can feel in your heart, the more love you have to give to those around you. So thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. I hope everyone got something out of this. I hope everyone feels a little more peaceful, a little more calm, a little more in tune with the oneness of all creation. I hope we were able to dispel some ego, clear out our third eye such that we could see with perfect peace and vision. Thank you so much for being here with me in this place of oneness. How was that for everyone? How was everyone's meditation? Ah, JT Farms, it was fire, huh? You enjoyed it. Good. Good. Yeah, that felt good. It felt necessary. We need more. We need more of that in this world. We need more meditation. We need more oneness. We need more joy. I mean, the way the world is, it's trying to pull people apart into opposites. It's trying to separate. And I call for unity. I want to bring people together. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. Your core, your essence is the same as mine. And I see that in you. I see that in everyone. And you might think, well, Agni, how could that be? I mean, this one side is espousing views that are going to be, that are hateful or going to be destructive and are going to lead to all sorts of problems, right? I still choose to love them, to love every side equally. And that's my choice. And I do so because it unifies. Anything that comes up in this world that divides and separates is of the ego. And anything that unifies is of our divinity, is of our place of perfect oneness. And that's what we need to go into. So sure, we can fight against bad policy, right? Hyperdom, you'll definitely agree with this probably. I mean, you're a poli-sci grad student. The world is super divided, but if we can unify things, I mean, there's a chance that we can make things better. And here's the other thing: you can. I'm not saying to not. I'm not saying to not disagree with someone who is espousing a hateful view. All I'm saying is that you love their true being. You love their essence. You still love them, even though they're espousing a view that you might find repulsive or that is going to be destructive. You still show them love, and that's how you win them over. You can never win someone over by conquering a nation, by forcing them into submission, because then it breeds resentment and hate, and then that hate resurfaces in other ways. But if we can connect with them on a truly human level and say, hey, you know what, regardless of what ideas you hold, regardless of what beliefs you hold, I still love you. I still give you everything. It doesn't matter what beliefs you hold. I still care about you infinitely, as much as my family. If we can act that way, if we can treat everyone like a member of our own family, then it doesn't matter about the ideas as much, because our ideas are going to come into alignment with our being. That's how we change the world, not by being dogmatic and telling people that they should act this way or they shouldn't act this way or whatever, but by connecting with them and by being real with them and by being genuine and authentic with them. Because if you can connect with a person's internal nature, if you can connect with their true being, then there is no division, because you're one with them. You're one with them again, and you remember who you are, you remember who they are, and that's the goal. That's what we're striving for. So thank you so much. Yeah, the Sunrise Reads, there is a lot of love here, right? There is so much love. I mean, but that's what we need. That's exactly what we need. I mean, the hardest thing to do is to show love and kindness to someone who uses insolent comments to you, or attacks you in some way, one form or another. Now, I'm not saying you condone their behavior, and this is a very, very important distinction that I need to make, because a lot of people gloss over this and they lose sight of what I'm saying. What I'm specifically saying is, if there's someone out there who's a danger to other people or themselves, like physically a danger, right? And they've committed some crime, yeah, of course you lock them up. I'm not saying you don't put them in jail and get or whatnot, or get them the treatment or help they need. Absolutely, you do that to protect society. But what I'm saying, what I'm espousing, is that you do so with love and compassion in your heart. So you realize that this person, while they may have committed this horrific crime or whatnot, you realize that they still, at their core, are the same as you. They're the same. They're at that same level of oneness. That's what I'm espousing. And if we can do that, and then we can connect with them in that place of oneness, and we can bypass all the ego dynamics, and we can be as a whole again. We can be as one again. But if we leave even one person out, if we say that this one person is just too bad, I could never love that person. I could never feel feelings of love for that person. If we do that, then there's no way we can have a whole, right? How can you have a whole if one part of the whole is missing? You can't. It's impossible. So you feel those feelings of love for the attackers, for the people that we would, denote as bad people in the world. We still feel love for them, but we, take the precautionary measures to keep ourselves safe while we're in this bodily form. Hyperdom, you said, we need to abandon the ethic of disdain, the politics of disdain, because disdain is how we give ourselves permission to dehumanize others. It's how we give ourselves permission to be stupid. Just look at the crazy stuff people believe around about the groups they hate. Yeah, right? Absolutely, man. You got it. You have it. You understand what we're doing. What the whole point of what we need to do, of this mission, of this existence, right? This the ethic of disdain, right? To say, and you know what? People do it, and then they say, "Oh, we're better than them," right? Because they do all this stuff. We're so much better. We're so much more lofty, and that's a trap, because then your ego thinks you're better, right? And yeah, people do think. I like what you said. You said, just look at the crazy stuff people believe about the groups they hate. Yeah, if you hate a group, then it's so easy. It's so easy to think that they do all these horrible things, when in reality they probably do. They might do some, but they sure as hell aren't doing them all, right? And people believe all these crazy notions about what these people do, right? Sunrise reads, you say, yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. Hyperdome, that's spot on. That's a good point. That's a really good point. In fact, that might be the closing point of this stream. I think that's like really something. You kind of summed everything up really well right there. And the politics of disdain, right? Nice job. All right. Let's see who's out there. Let's see who's out there to raid. I think. Yeah. Thank you, and thank you, JT Farms, for being here. You're always such a wonderful person, and you have so much love and light to share. Uncle Rob, thank you so much for following. Much appreciated. I've seen you around in other streams, and I'm grateful that you're here and that you were able to experience this meditation. Oh, and someone else followed a while back. It was during the meditation, and I didn't get a chance to thank them. Where are they? I think it was. Oh, and by the way, I changed my schedule. I no longer am going to commit to that Wednesday, Thursday time slot, because I like to stream when I feel like it. So yeah. Sunrise redeemed hats off to me. Wait, did I not do a redemption? Let me see. Hats off to me. I don't even know what hats off is. Do I have to put on a hat? What is hats off? What does that mean? Do I have to put on a hat, Sunrise? Okay. I think I have to put on a hat or something. All right. I got to go get a hat. All right. I'm going to go I'm not a hat guy. I'm not a hat guy. I didn't create hats off. But I think I have to go find a hat now. All right. Give me 1 second. I have the perfect hat. Give me 1 second. All right.
Here we go. I didn't even know this was a redemption. I don't know what's going on. I guess I got to wear a hat for a while or something. I, oh, it was a host. All right. I didn't know what was going on there. That got intense there. That's funny though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I can wear this hat. By the way, does this look like a good meditation hat? What do you guys? Do you all approve of this meditation hat? This is what I wear to the island. When I go to the island, I wear this hat, and I usually wear pink sunglasses too with the pink lenses. I look like a farmer. JT Farms is saying I look like a farmer. I dig it. I dig it. The hat's getting some play. All right. Yeah, hats off. What does that mean? I don't. It was. It's just a weird. It was just a weird thing. I don't know. I guess I gotta redeem the things. I gotta actually stay true and redeem the things. Are you not getting your notifications for point redemptions? I got it. I got the hats things. You didn't create hats off. It's just compliments, I think. Oh well, I don't know if it's just compliments. I kind of like the literal hats off, right? By the way, I kind of like how that looks, right? It's just like maybe if I wear the hat, I'll be a famous streamer if I could just wear this hat and do meditations. I don't know. How's this look? Does this look better like this? This feels kind of weird though. I feel like it's kind of cutting off the circulation a little bit. There was someone else. I thought someone else followed earlier on, and I think they did. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was Amjad 6900. Thank you, Amjad 6900 for following. I wasn't able to say anything. I don't say anything during the meditation, obviously, because I don't want to distract from that. But I appreciate you following, and Uncle Rub, thank you as well for following. I've seen you around, and it's cool that you're part of the community now. It's like thank you. Okay, Sunrise Reads. It's like thank you for the meditation, but it's kind of nice to have the literal hat too, right? I am so screenshotting this. Dave, you know what? Should I allow clips? Because right now I have it set where clips are not allowed. Maybe I should start allowing clips. What do you guys think? What do you girls and guys think? Should I allow clips? Is it itchy? The hat's it's a little bit itchy, but I can tolerate it. It kind of sticks into my face a little bit, which is not the most pleasant thing in the world, but. I mean, I bet you've never seen a guy doing a meditation with a hat like this, right? Oh man. All right. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Hats off. Hats off. That's gonna be all right. But then I gotta keep it near me though. The problem is, well, I can always run out of the room and get the. If I'm gonna run out of the room to get my cat to bring my cat in here, then I can run out of the room to get the hat, right? And sometimes you said, yes, I actually had just tried to clip you when you literally took the hat off. Okay, I'm gonna enable clips. I wonder if I can do it right now. Give me a second. Let me see it. Let me see if I can do it right now. If I can enable clips while we're doing this. Let's see. Got to do this. I got to do this. Where are my clips? Creator dashboard. Settings. Stream. All right. Enable clips. Followers. Any followers now? Okay. It should be set right now. So I just changed it. I don't know if I'm going to need to refresh or not. Could someone try actually right now? Let's try to do a clip because wow, it's like, did it get really dark in here? Feels like it's got darker in here. All right, could someone try to do a clip? I don't know. I just enabled it. It might not be till the next stream, but I just enabled it right now. I don't know. Can you guys see an option of being able to clip this? Oh, Parmenides makes an appearance. All right. So you redeemed Parmenides makes an appearance. All right. Parmenides is my cat, and those of you who don't know, she's my philosopher cat, and she's a wonderful cat.
My favorite philosopher, his name is Parmenides, P-A-R. So her name is Parmenides, P-U-R-R. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab my cat. I'm gonna have to take off the hat though. Hat's off, right? And let's go to the cat. Now, one quick thing, she doesn't really like to be held a lot, so she might start clawing my neck or my face. So I might kind of get cut up here. Oh, it worked. It worked. The clips worked, huh? Terror time. Let me see. I want to see it. This is the first clip that's ever been here on my channel. All right, cool. All right, awesome. Wait, Stream Elements timed out sunrise reads for 300 seconds. That shouldn't have been. Hold on a second. I don't know how you were timed out. Let me try to get you back in here if I can, Sunrise. I don't know. I know you didn't. Sometimes Stream Elements acts like really weird if you post like a link or something. Let me see where you're at. I can't do this. Well, I guess it's just 300 seconds. So I just hang in there. Just hang in there. I know. I'm sorry. Just hang in there. I'm gonna have to. You probably did tried posting a link or something and it just caught it. It's some stupid auto bot, and I don't. 48 messages were deleted by a moderator. That's ridiculous. Timed off for 300 seconds. If you post a link, all right, let me enable links. But I'll enable links too for followers. Let me do that right now so we never have this problem again. I am so sorry, Sunrise Reads. That was my bad. Let's see. Mature content. Enable clips. Drops. Allow all raids. Block all raids. No. Enable links. All right, this is gonna take a while. I don't want to waste your time right here, so let's not like do this now. But Sunrise Reads, you'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that again about timing you out. That was not intentional. You know that I love you and that I respect you and that we're all good, right? So that was my stupid bot. So here's to my bots. Hats off. Here's to my bot. All right, I'm gonna go get the cat. Time to get the cat. Sunrise Reads, I hope you're still here. Oh, you did. You posted a link, and I think that's what it caught. That's what it caught right there. Yeah, you posted a link, a clip, and for some reason it timed you out. All right, whatever. It's weird though that Hyperdumb's clip worked. Oh no, it was Terror Time's clip worked. All right, so maybe whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go get the cat. Be right back. All right. This is my cat. This is this is Parmenides. She's a little camera shy, to be honest, but she's a cute little thing. Oh. she doesn't. I think I have to cut her nails again because it's getting a little intense. She's a little camera shy, but here. Let's say hi to everyone, Parmenides. All right. Yeah, she doesn't like to be held. Apparently, yeah, she is a fluffy baby, Uncle Rob. She is totally cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's my family. This cat is my family, but she doesn't like to be hugged, and she'll kind of go at my neck sometimes. A crazy side story also is I'm allergic to her. I developed allergies 2 years after I got her. So after the stream, I'm gonna have to go wash my neck and take a shower, or else I'll feel all weird and whatnot from that. All right. Well, this was great. This has been a good stream. Thank you all again. So much for participating. Thank you all for doing the work. You came in here, you meditated, you did the work. You got to see me wear a hat. You got to see me bring my cat out here. Oh, you know what? I should have done cat in the hat. I could have, or I could have put the cat in the hat, or put the hat on the cat. That would have been a nice touch to finish it up. But such is life, you know. Things never work out according to plan. That's just how it goes. Let's see, Uncle Rob, you said I made it through the 10-minute cooldown for following. Hello, thanks for having me. Such awesome energy is here. You know, I have a 10-minute. I got to change that too. I shouldn't have a cooldown for following. I should, or at least maybe I'll make like a minute or something. If someone's willing to follow, then that's good. Oh, and Hyperdome was timed out for 300 seconds too. This is ridiculous. All right, so both Sunrise Reads and Hyperdome got timed out because they did a clip and posted a link, and that's something I'm gonna have to fix. So sorry about that all. Okay, everyone. Yeah, have a fantastic night, everyone. Good night, everyone. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Let's see who's out there. And Hyperdome and Sunrise Reads, sorry about the timeout. We'll get that all resolved pretty soon. Okay. We have Jazdia Dex. I forget who recommended her, but she does music. She does music, and I think she's pretty damn good. So let's give her a raid right now. Give her a lot of love and support. Yeah, streaming is a constant learning curve. Yeah, I'm still trying to get the hang of it. It's crazy. I've been doing it a few months now, and there's always something new that arises. Good night, LL. It's okay. Don't worry. It happens. You're back. Sunrise. Good. I'm glad you're back. All right. Let's raid Jazdia. So give her a lot of love and affection. And thank you all again so much for being here and for participating, for improving yourself, for evolving yourself. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'll see you around. I stream 6 days a week, 6 nights a week, typically. Bye. Namaste.